Okay, this is a quick video on how to set up Google Classroom for yourselves. It's the very beginning, so if you already have a Google Classroom, I have nothing to help you with on this video, but remember that I am in your corner. All right. Okay, step one is going to be setting up your classroom. Easiest way for you to do that is to go to Chrome, log in, make sure that you are logged in as yourself with your school account. Then you're going to go up to the apps, the little app array there in the corner, click on that. Then you're going to go down to the other corner where it says Web Store, or you can go to this one that also says Web Store. Click on that, and in here you're going to type in Classroom. There it is right there. So it's already in for me, and you're just going to click on that. It's going to say something exactly like that. Add to Chrome. And then when you go to your apps after that, you will magically have Classroom there. So, step two, click on Google Classroom. Now it will already have you logged in because you are already a Google Apps for Education, yada, 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 account holder, blah, blah, blah. So that's cool. What you're going to do now is just create your class. Okay? Click on the plus. You're going to create the class. Once you have a class created and you ask the kids to join the class, to put the kids in the class, that's when you'd use join a class. Right now you're just going to create a class. So, boom. Right? You give the class a name. Classy name, right? Section, subject, those are all up to you. Create. Now, as soon as you create the class, what happens is that class that creates a file in your Google Drive with that class name, so that any assignment that you send out is stored in that file. Any assignment that is sent back in gets placed in that file. Everything for that class is housed in one file in your Google Drive. Okay? So to add a student, because you'll want those, I know, but you really do. You do want them. You click on Students here in the center, right? And then you're going to choose this code right there. Actually, not the colon, just the code. Right? Whatever it is, it'll change for every single class. And you have the kids type that into. They'll go onto Chrome, they'll go into Classroom, and up there where you clicked on the plus to create a class, they will join a class and they will type in that code. That will automatically drop them into that code and give them access to that file in your Google Drive. Actually, it doesn't give them access to it, but it lets them put stuff in it, which is really what you want. Okay? All right. Okay, when you weren't looking there, what I did was I switched from the class that I created to a real class that has people and teachers in it so that you could see something like that. I also clicked over here on Stream. Stream is what's going on in that particular class at that particular moment, right? So up here you see the different teachers that have been added to this class. You can add 20 teachers to a class. We don't need to do that, but you can. And you can add like 1,000 students, so we don't ever want to go there. All right, so each one of these is an assignment that has been added, and it tells you how many people have done the assignment, how many people haven't done the assignment, and if you click on those, it will tell you who those people are and where they are within the assignment, okay? So I don't really want to dig too much into this because this is somebody else's class, like I said, but I do think that it's important for you to show you that. When you have a new assignment, you just go over here again to the plus, because Google's all about using that little plus sign. It seems to be intuitive for them. If you want to create a question and send it out to the class, here. Create a new assignment, here. So let's do that. Let's create a new assignment. You got to forgive me. I switched back to my own screen because I was feeling guilty about using somebody else's screen without asking them. So this is that imaginary class, that awesome class of stuff that we created. I am in the stream, as you can see, and now we're going to create a lesson. All right, so I'm going to go down to the plus. I'm going to create an assignment to send out to each one of my kids. I click on assignment. I'm going to call this assignment 1. Assignment 1. Right? And I can do a variety of things. I can add a link to a YouTube video. I can add just a link to a web page that I want them to explore. I can add, if you do this though, you know we have that YouTube problem because we're in elementary school. I can dig up something from my Google Drive, or I can attach a document that say I created in Word and it's on my computer. I can do that too. But let's go this way. All right, so in my Google Drive, I'm just going to find something. Oh, this, you know what? I'm going to use this amazingly brilliant thing that I wrote, and I add that to there, right? And then I've assigned it to them. Now it magically pops in to every single student's file, and it sends them a message that says, oh, by the way, that wonderful Mr. Clary, he just assigned you this page. Make sure you look at it. Okay? Within here, you can also start to look at different topics if you want to start categorizing things in ELA, in math, in social studies along there. That's what this is for. And the stream shows things that are current and just rolls down. If you don't want to look at everything that's happened over the course of a year, which probably isn't an issue right now, then you would just turn that off. Okay? I think that should get you started. A couple other pieces coming up later, but this is already going on too long.